Hi, I'm Joni Spencer, editor of Baking and Snack Magazine. Over the past 7 weeks, we've been hard at work creating the best possible content to help you run your facilities. As the pandemic wears on and we worked on this issue, one thing became very clear to me, and that's that snacks are the food of a shut-in society. This became abundantly clear with our cover feature, Dietz USA. This is a pretzel manufacturer that was able to shift its production on a dime thanks to a long strategic vision by President Gary Gottenbush and some really smart equipment investments. In this story, he sits down with Dan Malavany and explains his thought process in designing his latest line in the 100,000 square foot facility. Dan also has an interesting story to tell in our special report on consumer myth busting. This was originally intended to uncover some truths hiding behind common consumer misconceptions about baked foods and snacks. But in this new normal, Dan found a different story to tell. For starters, it turns out pan bread may not be so dead after all. Working parents like me have discovered just how many sandwiches our kids can eat. The thing that's not a myth, though, is gluten-free. Charlotte Ashley was able to dig deep into gluten-free formulating for sweet goods. She tapped into challenges like texture for products like muffins and soft cookies, and she talked to our key ingredient suppliers on what are the most important considerations for starch replacement. And while we're talking about indulgences, I had a chance to look at donut processing. I looked at donuts beyond the ring and looked at new shapes like squares and hexagons. And the biggest thing that I learned is that these new shapes are not just feeding consumer or bakery customer demands, they're also creating new efficiencies on the line. And if you read closely, you just might find some inspiration for some new cake donuts too. There's a lot going on in our industry, and we have more than enough challenges to keep us up at night. Conversations are important, and I welcome them, so please feel free to reach out to me. Don't tell me what we're doing right. Tell me what we can do better. How can we serve you?